And since the ritual ended 2 weeks ago and nothing has happened to me, the witches on TikTok are scrambling for answers.
I want y'all to go back and watch that video and watch some of the reactions that Witch Talk is having. I don't know why y'all are reacting like that. It's just the spell didn't work. It just didn't work. Mine had failed before. It happens. I'm not sure why y'all are trying to come up with all these asinine reasons why it didn't work. When a spell fails, you take that as a learning experience. You look at it. You try to figure out what went wrong, and then you try it again. And if it fails again, you tweak it and you try it again. And you repeat that process until it goes through. That's all there is to it. It's a craft that you practice. Morning. Okay, let me get some coffee. All right, so I'm going to do this in the lens of what I practice and what I teach, which is physical witchcraft. And I'm going to give you different reasons why something might have failed. Any spell might fail. I do not have like that cute bed face this morning. I look like a dragon. So some people have protections that they don't even know they have, especially if they have Christian or Muslim family members that pray over them on a regular basis. That is also a form of craft associated with the God Enlil. And it's a form of protection, and they won't even know they have it. That can even block good magic, like benevolent stuff, helping and healing, which is why if you are concerned at all, you do a path clearing before the spell. Most people do not have protections that they don't know about. That's why if it's a spell that you don't invest a lot in, you usually don't do the path clearing first. You would only do a path clearing if that spell failed. And that's good spell or bad spell. The reason I always do a path clearing before I do something like a full-on hex is because of the amount of energy and effort that it takes to do curses. I'm not planning on doing that again. You know what I mean? Second reason, you doubt your own ability. So, intent is 50% of the ingredients in a spell. Just 50%. Remember, we're doing my path. So, if you doubt yourself, you have the ingredients, but you doubt yourself, your intent is too weak to make the spell go through. Think of it like this. You can have gas in your car, oil, brake fluid, coolant, and everything else. But you're sitting in the middle of a desert. So if you don't have a GPS or a map, you're not getting out of the desert. You're not going to go to your destination. The map, the GPS, that's your intent. And if you doubt it and it's too weak and it's not there, it's not going to go through. I don't know how many parts this is going to be, so I guess this is part 1. Consider this a free lesson. I teach schools for this, Part 2. One thing that I noticed is ingredients, regardless of correspondence, work better for one person than another. For instance, rue is often used in benevolent ways. Are you copying me? Excuse me? However, for me, rue never works in a benevolent way with me at all, ever. I use rue in conjunction with calamus root in malevolent work to control and get the outcome from someone that I want. For thousands of people, rue works great in its benevolent ways, but not for me. I hardly ever use rosemary for anything because for me, it's just not, it doesn't work for me. It's not very powerful. It's a very weak bond that I have with that plant. You're mimicking me. Stop mimic. I'm gonna beat your ass. Another reason you forgot to clear or cleanse the space where you made the spell. So the leftover ingredients or intent from the spell you did before is just ruining the spell you're doing now. Kind of like if you now want to bake a cake, but you stir the batter in the same bowl that you had spaghetti sauce in, it's gonna fuck that cake up. Another common reason is you're distracted by something, and so even though you're using your intent, it's not concentrated. Let me give you an example. When Philip pisses me the fuck off, I can't make spells for my clients. They are ordering healing spells and help with weight loss spells and self-love spells. So if I'm pissed the fuck off and I haven't cleared that out of me, and I sit down to make someone's work, you can't send a self-love spell with romantic anger in your body. Your intent is not going to match the spell, and it will fail. So those are the most common reasons spells fail. Okay. Now pay me. That was a free lesson. No, I'm just kidding. But I do teach a school. Don't you want me to be your teacher? First class is free, so you can see if we mesh.